Hello. Happy Tuesday. It's a new day. Let's make sure that we're on. We are. Hey, Lou. How are you? Thank you so much for being here on my first Tuesday sale. How exciting. So I don't know how Tuesdays work, but my sales are going to be the same, so that should be fun. Just going to give a few minutes to make sure, because it's not even showing up on my phone, that I am live yet. How's your day been, Lou? Well, I'm always going to call you Lou. We've already talked about this. So if you are watching, make sure to say hello. I know. Oh, there we go. There we go. I think I'm live now on my phone, so that's good. So hello, hello. Thank you for jumping on real quick. It is 4:30. I'm teetering between 4:30 and 5. Since this is new, I will say I was a little rushed today getting in. But if I wait too long and I go ahead and sit down, y'all, it's a wrap for the day. So, hey, Miss Vicky, how are you? So I'm kind of teetering between 4:30 and 5. I do know that later in the evening there are some other sales, so I wanted to respect their space and kind of do my sale when I normally would do my sale. Plus, it's an early morning for me, as we say all the time. Miss Vicky, how are you? Hey, Karen, driving and listening. Driving and listening. Well, thank you. You'll be home soon. Today, I have about 20 items. I brought a little bit of everything. I brought some Halloween. I brought some jewelry. Um, oh, good. That's awesome, Vicky. I love that answer. I've got some things back here. So we've got some things back here. Yeah, little Halloween, a true vintage Halloween. Um, some books, some ephemera, some home goods. Just spent 45 minutes rinsing Italian seasoning blend off a chicken breast that had, oh, do you not eat that? Marjoram. Is it like a curry spice? Because I don't like that, is it? School. Well, let's just say, I mean, I like my little job, and 7:30, it's toxic to dogs. Oh no, yikes. I didn't know that. I'm glad to know that. So we saw 9 kids today in the first 45 minutes of school. Nobody wanted to be at school today after a long holiday. So, yeah, everybody was tired. Everybody's head hurt. Everybody's tummy hurt. But when I saw them later, like at about 9, 10 o'clock, after or right before recess, right before PE, they were fine. So I'm okay. We didn't have any fevers, luckily, praise God today. Nobody actively threw up on me. A lot of people said they threw up, but we can't say they didn't, but we just can say it was unwitnessed. So um, I bet. Yes, it is. Hey, Catherine, how are you? Y'all, I don't know what it is for the win. And let me just say, I'm not going to lie. If they're not the Starburst brand, they're not my favorite. But I will say that I think it's because it's sweeter. Although there's no sugar, no carbs, we've talked about it each and every time. So thank y'all for popping in today. I'm solo today for my first Tuesday live sale. And I did bring it's a different mix. I just brought a little bit of stuff. I brought some stuff that I haven't taken to the shop yet. I brought some stuff that I am transitioning from one shop to the other. And it's just a hodgepodge of stuff because it was all the things that I touched and I liked. So I brought that with me. So thank you so much for being here today. If this is your first time, thank you for dropping by. I do sometimes get comments or Instagrams. Hey, Miss Patricia, saying that, hey, I see a lot of live sales. What's that about? So I'm always so glad that when people will reach out and ask. So if you are here and you're watching for the very first time, my name is Beth. Welcome to my channel. I do videos once a week and I do a live sale once a week. It used to be on Thursdays. We're trying Tuesdays for right now, just because we want to see if that helps with me being able to, invoice earlier. That leaves a little bit of time on the weekends to work in my shops because the holidays are coming up, y'all, and I put a bunch of stuff out on Saturday. As a matter of fact, I worked from 10 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon in one booth. And I've had a couple of things already sell, so I know there's already some holes. So, and honestly, I think I put out like almost all of the Halloween that I had. I left a few pieces here for y'all to give you first dibs on it. Actually, my two like probably oldest Halloween things I'm bringing to live sales this week and next week, just to give y'all first dibs, and then they'll go in the booth. Hey, Miss Sandra, how are you? It is a terrific Tuesday. It's a terrific Tuesday. So if this is a live sale, like I've said before, and so if you claim an item, there is a pinned comment at the top. And if you will please send me an email before the end of the sale, that gives me your first and last name, your YouTube name, your complete mailing address, and a PayPal email. Then if you claim something, I am able to send you a PayPal invoice. It will have your items listed and the cost of each item, and then the total with a shipping cost as well. The price of the items do not include shipping. I am shipping from right outside of Houston, and because I am now doing a sale on Tuesday, I can invoice Wednesday and Thursday. So a lot of times you'll have, before the next sale, you'll have your new stuff. And again, giving me time to work in one of my booths, I'm sure. This weekend, I'm helping a friend with a memorial service, so won't be working in the booths this weekend, but next weekend, yeah, I got to go to Glen Flora and get that place all duded up, all duded up. So again, I have 20 items today. I do have some items that are straight claims. That means I'm going to show you the item, describe it. If you have any questions, you just put it in the live chat. I will give you a number for that item and a price. So I'll say this is $8 if you want to claim it. Hey, Mom, that was Bella Rose, y'all. She's here. You will just, and I'll say this is $8 and it's number 32. So you would put number 32 in the chat if you want to claim that. The first person to do so when we refresh has the option of purchasing or the opportunity to purchase that item. Sometimes I have a choice, meaning I have two items that may or may not have anything to do with each other, but they're in the same price point and I couldn't make up my mind. So I give you a choice. And the first person to put the number in would then get to choose if they want one or both of the items at the noted price. And then lastly, we do something called an offer up, where I put in a starting price. And then if you're interested, you would put in that price number. So say it was $8, you'd put in 8. If someone else is interested, they would put in 9 in $1 increments and so forth. So lots of different things today. Hey, Angie, how are you? You have Monday Market today, Angie? No, because it's Tuesday. So you don't have Monday Market on a Tuesday. In my brain, y'all, it's still Monday. We've done this all day in the clinic because we were off yesterday. So we're all confused. So no, I don't know. Do you have something on Tuesdays? Angie, I thought you had something on Tuesdays. Angie has something every day. All right. I'm actually going to go ahead and get started. Is everybody doing okay? Lou was the first one in the chat today. So if you have any questions, y'all go ahead and put it in the live chat. And also, I'll say this a couple of times throughout the live if you are watching the replay, because you never know when people are coming in. So if you're watching the replay, go ahead and leave a comment. If you're in the chat right now, make sure to give a thumbs up. And if you're coming in throughout the sale and you're catching up and you see something you want me to re-show, or you've seen everything and you're like, hey, let me re-show, I'd like for you to re-show something, I don't mind doing a recap. You can let me know. It was yesterday, but it was good. Nothing today. The other seller had oh no, I hope everything's okay. Everything is okay. So it was canceled. Well, good. You can take a little break. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started, y'all, because the early bird gets the worm, and there are 13 people already here in the chat today. So, oh, thanks, Apple. Yes, 5 years, y'all. Can you believe that I have been on YouTube for 5 years? I was telling LaDonna and Cheryl and Dolores that's 5 years of live sales, of videoing, of dropping videos, of doing shorts, of doing collabs, of editing. Oh my gosh, 5 years of editing. And it's been a blast. I would have never met LaDonna. I'd have never met Cheryl. I'd have never met Dolores. Um, Misty, I met Misty, and I see you guys in the chats all the time. It is just something to add to my bucket list to meet more and more people. I'm always up to travel. It's just this work thing gets in my way. So I've got a lot of people, thank you, that I am dying to meet. And so I feel like we've been friends for a long, long time. We just are friends via the chat. So it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of work. It takes a lot of time, but for me, the fun and the friendships outweigh that. So I'll keep on going. Yeah, 5 years. 5 years. Golly, there are some jobs I didn't even last at 5 years. I used to move or change jobs every 3 years. Um, but now I've been in the same place for 25 years. Um, and well, living in the same place and in the same, basically the same house. I think it's 24 years, the same house. So, whew, that's a lot because I was on the move doing something else. So, yeah, it's been a lot. Anybody that does YouTube regular content or live sales or whatever, you'll know it's a lot of work, but it's so much fun, and I get to hang out with you people. So I love it. So we'll keep doing it. All right, y'all, we're going to start with a little protection for us in the coming months and years. I was always called this an ojo necklace. So it's supposed to be like an evil eye. However, other people say that it is a protective eye necklace. It is 7 inches long, but it does have an extension, and the end of the extension does have another eye on it. So y'all tell me, do you consider this ojo like to keep it away, or like evilness away, or a protection? Um, so I just know that they would always tell me about giving people ojo or receiving ojo, which is like a bad spell or a bad vibe. I don't know. Maybe you can explain it more, Apple, if y'all do ojo up there. But it is a blue eye. All of those are rhinestones, and I don't know if the number matters, but somebody else was telling me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think it's lucky number 7. So I'm thinking that they said they thought this was a protective bracelet because it was 7, but it does have another one there. So who knows? Um, Too beautiful to be evil. It is beautiful. So there are 7 of these little blue eyes with the black center. We used it as protection each day of the week too. Oh, good. Okay, so 7. That makes a lot of sense. Um, there you go. So this is really, I like it because it's blue-eyed. They always call us the blue-eyed, or as my ex-husband used to say, I have colored eyes because I have blue eyes and they all had brown eyes. And I just thought that was so funny that they would say, oh, she has colored eyes. I'm like, brown is a color. So it just made me giggle every time they said that, but it just meant that we had light eyes. So mine are blue and my friends are green. So there is no stones missing in this. It is a silver tone on the back. Again, 7 inches with that lobster claw clasp right here. But it does extend some inches to 9 inches, and it does have a dangle on the end of another eye. So the protective eye, or I don't even know what y'all would call it because I just called it OHO. The eye bracelet, it's a good time to be protected. It is going to be $12, number six. $12, number six. If you are interested in that, you would put number six in the comments. It is going to be $12. But yeah, he just made me laugh when he would say that. And his mom used to say it all the time too. Oh, she has such pretty colored eyes. I'm like, well, y'all have colored eyes too. Sweet, sweet people. All right. The first item was number six for $12. The next is going to be a choice. I didn't even write choice on here, but it is choice because I have two mugs. One is an otagiri, and one is not marked otagiri. Hi, Miss Lori. I see you for number six. So she's in for some protection there. And you got a box probably on the way because I met the USPS guy at my drop center, and he was like, oh, I'll take it for you. So I was like, yay. All right. So Lori, thank you so much for being here. We will get that one to you. Thank you. Did LaDonna come in? Hello, LaDonna. How you doing? How's your honey with his wisdom teeth? Golly, I don't. I I'll go. Oh, y'all, the ice cream man. Does anybody else hear it? But I hear the ice cream man. I'll go to my well woman exam before I go to an dentist appointment. I just would be like, I'll switch. Oh, he's alive. Yeah, he is. I do not like the dentist. Oh, the drills, the sounds, them digging in your mouth. It is not for me. No, no, no. Because I can't eat snacks if you mess up my teeth. All right, so one of these is an otagiri. Let me show you the one that is marked otagiri first, and that is this one. My sticker from the shop is still on this one. Is that one the otagiri? Yeah. The otagiri, it is this one. It's the vintage Gibson otagiri Japan. It is the bluebirds and the berries. Lou, don't tempt me. I mean, I don't think he actually drives by my house. I know, mine too. Because it depends on your day, right, Apple? So if you wake up feeling snarky, you could grab a snarky mug. But if it's a nice pleasant day and you're feeling like demure and delightful, then you choose one of these. It's just all about how you wake up, you know? Unfortunately, my snarky mugs outweigh my pretty ones. So this one is marked Otagiri on the bottom. It does have the beautiful bluebird. I love those little, it looks like berries, but I think they're all flowers. Almost like a dogwood and something else, but it doesn't say on the bottom. And it does have it on either side. These are going to be choice for $8. I'll give you a number to claim there. So the first one is going to be 4 inches with a 3 inch. So 4 inches with a 3 inch right here. It does have some gold gilding with the wear. I mean, they are from Japan. They have been used. You can't see all the way through them, but they're not thick restaurant wear. They are, demure, just like us, demure. Hey, Miss Patricia, 21 years working in a dental office. I'm amused to dental fear. It's not me. It's just, first of all, you have to lay me down. There's zero control in there, and then you're digging in my mouth. Nah, I'm good. Thank you. But I make sure that my teeth are good so that I don't have problems at the dentist. Now there's one bluebird on this, but flowers on both sides. And it kind of does a little, what do you call that? Trumpet, where it gets wider right here. That's the first one. The next one is just stamped Japan, and it's called a titmouse and Buckeye Susan mug. That's the name of the bird. So I love the little flowers on there. This one had a little bit of a fall vibe, like it was about to turn fall. Now this one is smaller. There is a glazing issue right here. It's not really glazing, but it's paint. It looks like it's paint from here. A little bit of paint on the back of the handle. There's nothing on the back of this one. This one is also 4 inches, but it's only about 2 3/4. So this one is wider. Can see the difference there. This one has a green rim. This one has gold gilding at the top. You can see the difference in the mug's shape. This one has flowers on the back. This one does not. Either one of these mugs, let's just be honest, that was a bad move. Jeez, please. Either one of these is going to be $8, number 12. $8, number 12. We went to my cousin, a dentist. I told him, you hurt me and I'll bite you. I bet a lot of people get bitten. It's just the fear. Oh my gosh. And those kids, they do not mind biting you. We got a biter this year. Bless his heart. He'll learn to communicate and he won't have to bite as much. But we're all telling him too much. We're talking him to death. So we've got the yellow with the Buckeye Susan, or we've got the bluebird. I think is that called a red-breasted bluebird or an orange-breasted bluebird? I don't know what that one is, with the flowers. Either one of these, $8, number 12 is your choice for that. You said, and that was as an adult. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan at all of a dentist. I don't really like to go to the doctor. I have that. My mom laughs at me because I'm like, I'm not going. They're just going to tell you something's wrong with you. They'll find something, y'all. They'll find something. All right, the next one is something that we should probably pass around at school. It's a little Italian piece. It's marked on the back. I think that's pronounced Deruta, Italy. I could be wrong. Deruta, Italy. It is a Pellini limoncello shot glass. It is a ceramic or a pottery from Italy. So it is a beautiful little shot glass. I actually think it could be a little planter. It could be an air planter, but I love the colors, of course. There's got the lemons on there. It is a shot glass, though. It is an Italian, I want to say pottery piece based on the end there. This one is going to be $9, number 16. $9, number 16. There is speckling on the inside. You can see that, the speckling, and it is going to be 2.5 inches tall. So yes, pottery. Thank you, LaDonna. 2.5 inches tall. We should probably pass these out at school, especially on a Tuesday after the holiday. Mom says, I love the little shot glass. So different. I don't need it, but it's cute. We like a lot of things. The painting on it is actually really, really pretty. I love the coloring on that. But I think a little air plant or something in that and a window seal in the kitchen, that would be really, really pretty. Or one of the ones that don't need, what are the ones that don't really need soil? They're just like water. Um, they're kind of like a vine. I was just looking at the ones that could live by itself. This one is going to be $9 and it is number 16 for the Italian pottery little Pallini limoncello. Is that how you say it? Limoncello shot glass. Number 16, $9. All right. And I don't know what I did. Oh, the tag's right in front of me. It is very cute. All right, y'all. My next one, I saw some yellow things and I love this. Speaking of what you could use as a planter, you can tell that it was in my shop because I needed some things to hang on the wall. So it is, let me get the date, 1975. So it's one of the 1975 little wall hangers. It's really, really pretty. It's in excellent condition. It's got the little basket weaving style there. And, oh, my little screw fell out. I'll get you another screw right there. It's in really great condition. Let me get some measurements. This one is going to be $12. This little planter from 1975 is going to be $12. It is just shy of 21 inches long. It's very lightweight because it's a very happy color. Because it is plastic. It is 10 3/4 inches at the widest. How cute is that on the wall with a flowy plant or throw a little bird right here? Now, there's lots of people that paint these. This appears to be the original color from there. And of course, they would be on your couch on either side with one of the oil lamps in the side, on the side there. But I really like this. This is really pretty. Very happy, very bright colors. It's in excellent condition. It's going to be $12 and it's number 5. Spray it matte black and put a flower or a doll assortment in it. Oh, hey, Joanne. She says, I have that same piece that I'm going to use on my deck. $12, number 5, but really pretty. I think it's such a great color. So I have on my front porch one of the Talavera planters that is really bright Mexican color planters. I just would have to drill into the concrete to hang this, and I would probably want more, which then led me down the rabbit hole of what if I did a whole wall of these and had plants on them? Would that not be adorable? So, like a whole wall, maybe like a small entry wall or something, and have plants with all of that would be so cute. So I was like, but I only have one, and that means I didn't have to be on the hunt for something made in 1975 in good condition because normally there'll be cracks and breaks in here, and I don't want those. I want them in great condition. So I'm trying to show you just how tall it is. There you go. So it's pretty tall. It would be really pretty. And you could change it. If you put some fall foliage in here, that would be okay. And then, you could put some fall critters and stuff, and you could change it for the summer. But I thought it was really, really pretty. 1975 vintage wall planter, and it is going to be $12, and it is number 5. I love this one. With next to that Talavera, that looks really, really good. I actually have a couple of pieces of that Talavera coming up in a sale. So yes. Oh, I saw the picture of Mr. Steve on Instagram that Heidi posted. I have that on my wall now. I made it a bird cage. Oh, I bet it's so pretty. Yeah, now I'm kind of wanting like a whole bunch of them on, like, like a short wall or across your front porch. I just think those would be so pretty. So now you got me thinking about that. But I did see Mr. Steve's picture, Joanne, that she posted, and I thought it was really, really cute. He was smiling and he was like kind of like getting his food and stuff. I was so proud of him. Okay, my next item is an ornament. This is a Christopher Radko ornament. So it does not include the stand, but I have it on a stand for dramatic effect because why wouldn't I? Right? It is a Christopher Radko. It's called Braveheart. It's the American flag glass ornament. It is two-sided. It does have the tag for Christopher Radko right there. So you can see there's glass and a little glitter. It is larger. It is going to be $20. It is going to be $20. Again, it's Christopher Radko. This is going to, I know LaDonna's like, girl, we got to get you on Etsy. We'll work on it. We're going, that is one of the many things on our to-do list when they come. But this is 5 inches across. 5 inches across at the heart and about 5 inches tall. So it is 5 by 5. It is double-sided. It is a sturdy, it's not the thin glass, but it is a sturdier glass. This is how I chose to display it for the sale, just because I wanted you to be able to see from both sides. Okay. So it is going to be $20, number 11. $20, number 11. And gosh, you know what that made me think of, y'all? I didn't even plan that, but that made me think of that. So this is so, so pretty. It is a Christopher Radko. It has a beautiful little hanger right here, and it has the little pieces there, and there is the marker. So yeah, it does. I see Miss Lori picking that up. Thank you so much. Put that over there. It's a great little memorial piece as well. Thank you, Miss Lori. All right, that's beautiful. It's one of my favorite pieces, and I haven't had it very long. I think I got it in the summer. Thank you for that. Okay, let's do a little necklace. It is going to start at just $8, which was the half price point, um, for because I'm bringing a lot of jewelry that is going to be at the half price point, throughout the sales. So it looks dark, but I'm going to show you. It is 17 inches. It is red, and so it's red glass beads with black stones. So it does have a silver tone lobster claw clasp, does not have any jewelry maker or anything. I'm going to show you up close here, and then I will move it down. This is not hematite, but it is a black stone. It's a polished stone. There's going to be 5 of those, and that's black. It is it's not really like a certain shape. There is a little, looks like a little nick right there on that one. And I can't tell if it was there before. There are some striations in this, which I don't know if you see that gold-like striation through there. And then these are all red glass faceted beads. So I don't know if that's a nick. I haven't seen that before. So I'm going to start it at 6 because I can't tell if I can't tell if it's a nick in there. It's smooth except on one end. And I don't want to be, but it's a stone. So I wanted to get that out of the way so y'all can see that. Can you see it? It's right here. Ooh, there it is. See that? It's on the back side of one of the stones. So I just wanted to show you what that was. Maybe it glows. I don't know. We'll try it. We'll try anything once, twice if we like it. I do not see that it glows, but when you put the light on it, this is really weird. I know y'all are not going to be able to see that. You'd have to see it up close. It has some beautiful, I'm trying to get y'all to see this. Hold on. Right here, there are some different striation colors in these pieces. It did not glow, Apple. None of them were glowing. Is that a plastic? I don't know if that's acrylic. Those are glass, though. So I did want to just bring this because it's red and black. It is still beautiful. It is red and black. And I thought maybe that for Halloween, that's a good color combination. The red and the black is coming for Christmas this year, y'all. I thought that was pretty strange. I went, was looking at something and I saw that the big red, like the dark, like the velvet bows and black is coming for Christmas. I thought that was very interesting, very interesting. All right. Now we're going to do some choice items. They're going to be $9 each. They were a set of, let me see what it says. Rosanna Woodlands Cameo black and white plates. They're called Rosanna and they are Woodland Cameo. So there are 4 different plates. They are $9 each. The first one is this little deer with the butterfly in this beautiful, like, ornate frame. These are going to be $9 each, number 4. They are 8-inch plates. But how pretty are those? Now, I mean, you could leave this for Christmas. You could put this for Halloween. But I love that they're slightly offset. So it is almost a bowl style plate. It does have a big dip in there. So the first one for $9, number, I forgot, 4. Number 4 is the deer. The other one that I have is the little bird in another frame. And look, you can actually see the little notes. The little notes are coming out of his mouth. That's cute. So this is where the emblem on the back, I have to take the price tag off, that was in my booth, because these are going, if they don't sell, they'll go into my shop, but I wanted to give y'all first dibs. So it's called Rosanna, and it's Woodland Cameo, black and white. So if I line up, it's slightly offset. You see that? It's the same with this one. So you see how they kind of go? And then I have bubble wrap in between each one. Then I think these last 2 might be, the deer is also one of my favorites just because of the way it's done. Look at the owl with the crown on it. It is very whimsical. The owl with the crown. That looks like a snowflake. See that? It looks like a snowflake. All right, Apple, I got one more to show you. One more to show you. And then the last one, I don't know where Cheryl is, but you know it's coming, right? Is 2 little squirrels. Now, so to me, that is kissing under the mistletoe. But maybe I just like mistletoe. So the way that the plates are slightly offset, wait, get it straight in the back. So that's straight up and down. All right, so Apple, you were first. You're claiming the owl. All right, Apple, where's black and white? Apple wants the owl. Is that the only one that you want, Apple? Hold on, y'all. I dropped my price tag. No, I'm trying to be neat and orderly. So Apple gets the owl. This one says bird. Everybody got to get on the same. All right. And then Lori, Miss Lori, you are claiming the squirrels. Claiming the squirrels. Is that the only one that you're interested in? I want to put some bubble wrap between them so they don't clink. The two that I have left, the songbird and the deer. Songbird and the deer. So I just thought these were really, really cool. And they are called Rosanna Woodland Cameo. What does that say up here in the little bitty writing? It has a crown on the emblem. Why do I not think to do this before? Something collection. It has a little crown. See that little crown? It says crown collection, and then it says Rosanna Woodland Cameo, Victorian and Gothic elements paired with neoclassic cameos. That's what it says. So I have the bird and the deer left if anyone is interested. They are $9 each, and they are number 4. $9 each, number 4. Yes, nice job, Rosanna. Good job, Rosanna. All right, y'all. So if you're watching the replay, number 4, I have deer and I have birds. Thank y'all so much for being interested in those. I loved them as well. Oh, this is the bird one. Let me make sure I get my ducks in a row. All right, what's next? What's next? And Miss Lori got the squirrel. I think that they are cute because they were kissing under the mistletoe. All right, the next is a doily. I've had several of these. These are 9-inch. They are green and white crochet doilies, but we think, and Mom or anybody else that might know, I think they were some kind of bowl cover because they have a lip. And I think we've had this discussion multiple times. Oh, they're not big enough for the plate. I think the plate is too big because the plate is 10 inches, right? But look, see, this is what I'm talking about. They cover trivets. Oh, LaDonna, have you told me that before? What is she going to do with me and Cheryl? So see how they had the little lip right there? So they cover trivets. LaDonna, why are you so... I'm going to put trivet cover. Trivet cover. So I won't ask again if I have another one of these. I've had several of these. They were different colors, but I love this little green. And it's the folded over kind to look with the little flower right there. It is 9 inches. Let me put the cut back. It is going to be $8 number 10. $8 number 10. The green doily is $8 number 10. The cover, the doily trivet cover is $8 number 10. Got it. You got to say it right. I got to say it right. I bet those little round wooden trivets. Now I want little round wooden trivets. Good deal. Good job, LaDonna. Good job. Okay, the next, y'all, I rarely bring books, but I have collected children's books for some time. I bought all my own books for my classrooms because I didn't want to have to ask anybody for books. Plus, I have a children's book collection, let's just say, to this much. This one is going to start at $5, but y'all, it's one of my, it's, I just love it. All right. It is a pop-up counting book. It is in excellent condition. So it is a pop-up. One train, two clowns. Oops, clown alert. But they're happy clowns. Look at that train. Toot toot. That's the Hot Mess Express right there. And then it is 3 horses, 4 robots. Look at that. It is an excellent, like new condition. 5 cars, 6 rabbits. Look at those bunnies. So cute. All of them are in excellent condition, literally like never used. 7 dinosaurs and 8 soldiers. Look at those dinos. Look at them. They're so cute. That is adorable. And 9 Jack-in-the-Boxes and 10 spinning tops. Look at the little spinners and the Jack-in-the-Boxes. That is so adorable. It is starting at $5, like new. There were Edward Tall and Teddy Small. There were 4. I think I have the shapes and colors. I don't know about words and pop-ups. But so adorable. I love the little dinosaurs. I think the dinosaurs is my favorite. And it is starting at $5. Look at them. For Christmas, this would be awesome. It was probably in my classroom, but I didn't let anyone play with it. There's nothing wrong with it whatsoever. So it was starting at $5. If there's any interest, if not, we will pass on this one and move to the next item. I know it is too cute. Okay, the next item is a true vintage Halloween item. It is going to have a higher price because it is a true vintage Halloween item. It is a vintage Halloween tambourine. Here is the outside with the black cats, the anthropomorphic moon. It does work. Now, some of them had paper on the front and some of them didn't. Because of the way this one's made, it may have. It may have, but it's in excellent condition. This one is going to be $40 and it's number 14. $40, number 14. I've never seen the tambourines before, but it has a set of graphics there, a set of graphics there, and a set of graphics there. All of these are in excellent condition. You could play said instrument if you were going to take this. I doubt they let you take this one to church, but it's make a joyful noise, y'all. It's make a joyful noise. So I don't think Jesus cares what kind of tambourine that you're playing. I know, isn't it adorable? My thought is that it could either be a riser or it could be like something that goes around a planter edge or something like that. What I loved about it is the graphics are on 3 sides. 1 side, 2 side, and 3 sides. So there is wear on it. This is metal. This has to be metal because of the wear that's right here. You get a silver behind there. Now there's cardboard inside of here. Now some I did see had a thin paper piece right here. Let me tell you how big it is. It is, I mean, if we're going tambourine to tambourine piece, it is going to be 6.5. I'm going to call it 6 inches. 6 inches. But again, it's going to be $40 number 4. Oh, it's upside down. $40 number 14. Isn't it amazing? I have one more really true vintage musical piece that I got that's going to be coming to another sale too. So I wanted, I don't really often get it, and I don't get to bring it to the sale mainly because I don't really bring really high priced items, but vintage Halloween is different. So I said before I take this to the shop, I will bring it to y'all, and I've got this price tag already on there. But number 14, if you're watching the replay for $40, if you're interested in that. All right, let's go back a little bit. And I have my next item is a wooden yellow box. First of all, we all love a wooden box, right? And this one has the 3D wooden lemons on there. This is a recipe box. It is hinged. It is divided. See, it still has my price tag from the shop on there. And it does have, that holds my price tag. It has the original dividers that came with it. So it says appetizers and dips, biscuits and breads, cakes and cookies, canning, freezing, all of the ones. And you can see that the foil is coming off a little bit on those. Nice and clean on the inside. Ready for all of your recipes. Let me set that up so it will. There you go. It does have the little handle on it still. No breaks or anything like that. It's in excellent condition. I don't know if somebody made it or if it was purchased like this. This recipe box is going to be $12, number 3. $12, number 3. Let me give you some dimensions while you're thinking. It is going to be 7.5 inches long. I feel like there's a dad joke in having recipes in a lemon box. Lemon junker always needed fixing, especially if they're a bad cook, right? And then it is 5.75 inches across, and it is, that's the wrong side, 4 inches deep. So it's a good size. And you're going to get the box and the original dividers for $12, number 3. I have just a few more. I haven't had recipe boxes in a while. So then I just found 3 like at the same time. All right. What is next? Next is a little bit of, I don't know if it's Neil the Frog or I think it's Neil the Frog, but I could be wrong. Y'all tell me. It might be. I have vintage Neil the Frog creamer with the little pink flower. I believe that this is a hobbyist piece. It is going to be a straight price of $8. There's Neil the Frog on the first part and then the lily pads and things on the back. It's got a light pink brushing to it. I do think this is a hobbyist piece based on the kiln little spikes that are on the bottom, but they didn't sign it or anything. No cracks or anything in it. It's in good condition. I thought they did pretty good. Wish they would have signed it. That would have been fun. It's going to be $8, number 9. Look at that frog. It's the frog lips that get me. I thought Neil was Sears brand. It might be. It might be LaDonna because this was probably like a replication of that. Could be. That's what I see it as. I think it's like in the style of is what we would have to say. Not sure they did hobbyist pieces. Right. But I think somebody did it in the replication of it, of Neil the Frog. But look, there's got his little fingers. They even did his little fingers in there. And his little kneecaps. I didn't know frogs had kneecaps, but he does. It is going to be, did I tell you how tall it was? It is 3.5 inches tall, and it is 4.5 inches. So 3.5 inches by 4.5 inches. And again, it is $8, number 9. $8, number 9. I thought it's cute. I don't care what his name is, but he comes up as Neil the Frog, but probably in the style of, to be more specific. All right, the next one is, I either bought this one or another one from, is it Sandy? Did I buy it from Miss Sandy? Sandy Smith? I bought several of these, and they are the Dolly Dingle, March 1931 Dolly Dingle paper doll with the Irish pup. So here's the Dolly Dingle at the top. You get the little doll. This is, especially if somebody likes St. Patrick's Day, this is super cute. She's got a little dog with her, the little doll. And there's another dog. That must be the real dog, and that must be the stuffed dog. Or maybe she's got two dogs. She also has kneecaps. I'm on a kneecap kick today. So this says Tam Irish pup doll toy dog walking suit St. Patrick's Day costume. It has a copyright of G.G. Drayton, Grace G. Drayton. And then it's got a copyright signature there. But I want to open it. Warren loves these. Oh, yeah, because it has the original article on the back. So this came from Pictorial Review in 1931. And it is in excellent condition. This is page, I guess, 79, because the next page is 80. I love the way that they preserved it on this backing board. That way it doesn't get messed up, because all of my ephemera is just sitting in the box over there. So yes, these are really cute. This one is going to be 10. Let me not try to do that right now. But it is from an original magazine, because it does have the magazine article on the back. It is going to be $10. $10, number 20. $10, number 20 for the 1931 Dolly Dingle with the Irish pup. There he is, the little Irish pup. Y'all can tell I'm having a flash. I got the, look at him, he's cute. And then that one says doll. Look how good the condition is. Is life worth living? We're printing this month a letter from a woman who's made her life decidedly worth living in spite of seemingly insurmountable obstacles. How about your life? Do you think you would be happy if you were in her position? Have you ever made your own existence as inspiring and as useful and as courageous as she's made hers? Well, good for her. Super cute. $10, number 20. And I had forgotten that that was on the back. I need to put that over there so I don't mess it up. Yeah, those are really, really fun. Okay, what is next? The next is choice. So I know we have a lot of crafters, and I created a vignette for the back to school and all of that. But since we have so many crafters, I have 3 Hummel bells, and they have some awesome little scenes on them, which would be great in a craft room. These bells are going to be choice for $10, choice for $10 per bell. The first one is going to be the Goebel Hummel 6th edition annual bell of the 1983 knit one, and it's number 705. So she is knitting. So if you have someone who knits, they all are marked here on the bottom. This one is the 6th edition of the 1983 bell called Knit One. And it is, all of them are going to be about 6.5 inches tall, and the bell is about 4 inches wide. So if you have on earbuds, because it is a ceramic clanger, no, that's a porcelain clanger with the, say it again, plastic clanger with the porcelain on the inside, the ceramics on the inside. So she is super cute. She is knitting away. That one is a 1983. 1983. The next one for my little crafters is, this one still has a little tag on it. Welcome to the wonderful world of Goebel figurines and plates. This one has the collector's tag on it. This one is a Goebel Hummel 10th edition annual bell with loving greetings. So this is number 709. Let me read that again. Yeah, 10th edition annual bell. Yeah, 1987. But he's a little artist. Look at him painting. Again, 6 inches tall, 4 inches wide. This is the 1987. So we have 1983, 1987, and the last choice. These are going to be number 19. This is your last choice, number 19, $10 for choice. This one is, I love this, the Goebel Hummel 3rd edition annual bell. This is 1980. That was a good year, huh, Mom? 1980. This is called Thoughtful. It's number 702 with the little boy reading the book. And again, they're all marked on the inside. No chips or cracks or anything in these. So you have a choice of the little boy reading for 1980, 1983, Knit One, the little girl is knitting, or you have 1987 with Loving Greeting, and they are painting. That's your choice for $10 each, number 19. Number 19. All right. Everybody doing okay? That was a lot of bells. Lot of bells. All right. What is next? We're going to keep going. I have something really different that I have not brought to a sale before, and that is a vintage cigarette tray. I love the, hey Bree, how are you? I love the image on this. And this one is a CHEIN, Chin Company Satin Turkish Cigarette Round Litho Tray. That's what it's called. So I'll get closer. So there's the satin. There's the girl. I love her face. There's the Turkish cigarettes. You know, smoking's bad. Don't smoke. 20 for 15 cents. And then it has cigarettes on the bottom. Democratic in price, aristocratic in quality. Democratic in price, aristocratic in quality. I love this. Now there is wear. You can see the wear on this vintage tray. It is a litho tray. And it's larger. It's lightweight, but it's larger. It is going to be $20 number 2. $20 number 2. It's a great bar piece. It this way or this way. It was actually hanging. I had it hanging in the shop, but the lady said I can't see it, so I moved it. Okay. It's 14 inches, and it is going to be 14 inches in diameter, and it's going to be 1.25 inch in thickness. What does that say? Oh, there's the name brand, or the brand, the producer. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. It says CHEIN, Shin Company. But I thought she was so pretty. I really like her. And then here's the back. Does have some wear on it. Again, $20, number 2, if anyone is interested in the vintage cigarette. If you know anybody that collects Tobacciano or anything like that, vintage Tobacciano, that's a good one too. All right. The next is a little piece of jewelry. Day of the Dead, Dia de Muertos. It happens to be also All Saints Day and my birthday. But I have these darling earrings. Look at these earrings. These are super cute. I don't know if I have a measurement. Let me see if I can get a measurement for you real quick on those. Those are going to have about a 1.5 inch hang. They're going to hang like this. They are super cute. They have a silver tone backing. They are going to be $8, number 8. Oh my gosh, $8, number 8 for the Day of the Dead earrings. It's got some rhinestones and acrylic pieces in there. There are no stones missing. It looks like the eyes have stones in there, and the little mouth. Is that a stone, or I can't tell if that's a stone or not. Those are beautiful. Aren't they beautiful? I love the colors. And Bree is picking those up. Thank you, Bree. My Day of the Dead earrings. They're so cute. All right. What else do I have? Okay, I'm going to show this. I didn't have anybody claim it, but I did have someone ask about it. These were made by Shelly. These are the vintage VHS tapes. This one is Mary Poppins. We thought someone asked for this, but we can't really remember who. So we're just going to bring it to a sale. It is $15, and it's number 17. So you get the front cover and the back cover of the case. You get the plastic spiraling here. All of this is blank paper, and it's a little bit weightier paper. It's about the 24-pound paper. Then she also did the spine of the VHS as a bookmark. So these are great for Christmas gifts. This is Mary Poppins. Again, you're going to get, and it's tied up with corresponding ribbon. You're going to get the spine, which is also encased. This is laminate. So the thick laminate, I think it's the number 8. It's either number 8 or number 10, she told me. So you are going to get a journal for $15, and it's going to be number 17. Thank you for doing that. She's Mom Teaks. I have the perfect Mexican top for those earrings. Yay, Bree! But if anyone is interested, I hate to take it back to her, because as soon as I take it back, somebody's going to say, did you ever get my Mary Poppins? And I don't remember who asked for it. So we thought we would bring it. I would go ahead and bring it to a sale to show y'all. All right. Oh, don't drop the vintage tambourine. All right, I've got just a couple of more items, and then we'll move on. The next one is going to be a beautiful golden book. It is A 1992, A Child's Year Little Golden Book. This is the back for those who are interested in the changes in the back. This is by Joanne Walsh, England, I think. So the poems by Joanne Walsh, England, but let me just really show you what the graphics in it is great. The graphics in it is great, but that's January. February is for love. March, April, May, and June. I love little cake toppers, those little vintage cake toppers, y'all. July, August, oh, September. We had several kids show up today. If she makes a notebook for a horror film. Oh, okay. But y'all, let me show you why I brought this book. Look at October. You could open this book every month for a vignette, but I'm going to get close. October is Pumpkin and Goblins Return. Look at the little black kitty. How adorable. This book is in excellent condition. Excellent. Look at the hoot owl. I just thought this opened maybe with a little fairy light or something like that. So cute. And then they have November. A child's year is a wonderful thing. I wonder what next year will bring. And Christmas. So again, 1992, A Child's Year Little Golden Book. It is going to be $9, number 13. $9, number 13. It's in excellent condition. You just saw all of the pages. It is just in like it's never been read. Now it has been stacked. It's actually been stacked in mine for a while, but I saw this one and I was like, oh my gosh, I may take this to the shop and open it to this page because that is super cute. $9, number 13 for that particular book. All right, and next I have a bolo necklace. This one is super cool. All right, where's it at? Because I have to read it. I won't get it right. It is a vintage silver tone metal bolo necklace. So it's got the little small cube chain, and then it's got a little saddle on this. Let me show you up close. So let me show you all the way. It's dainty, but it's not too thick. The part that y'all want to see, it does have a sliding bolo. It's got rhinestones and spurs, a little thing down here for the spur. It does not have any type of marking on it on the back. It is a slide one. So I could estimate the length, but let's try, shall we? I'm gonna do it. That's about I'm gonna go 30 inches. Dainty yet rustic. But if you have someone, look at the little saddle. I love the little rhinestones on that and the little spur hanging down. You can see that square chain. It is so pretty. It is going to be $16, number one. $16, number one. And see the little piece right here? It's got some movement to it. $16, number one. The saddle portion, it's got some great engraving, which I don't think is picking up on the camera very well at all. But the saddle portion is about 1.5 inches. I wish you could see all of the like engraving right here. It is just so pretty, but it's not going to catch it. That is really pretty. It's like a diamond cut version. in there. $16, number one. Yes, $16, number one. And I was looking because she even wrote the same thing that I found it. So that was good. All right. I'm going to show one more item and then I'm going to re-show a couple. And this one is a piece that I've had and I've shown, but I am reducing it. I've had some interest in it, but I'm ready to have it be parted with. It is the blue and white art glass piece. It's very different. So it does have a smooth pontil mark here, right? This is a piece like the hair where it broke off and it's underneath there. It's still polished down. There is, where is it? Oh, there it is. See right here, there's a crack right there underneath that side. But it's like an ombre. It's like an ombre blue, bluish, and then it almost looks purple. So on here and on mine, it looks very, very blue. But when you get closer to it, it has a little bit of a purple hue to it, not much. So I don't know if this is going to be layered because this is white and then this is blue. I don't know if they layered it. I have no idea. Y'all, I'm going to start this at just $10. I'm going to start it at $10. It did have that little piece of damage on it. It is going to be 8.5 inches from here to here, cased glass. Thank you, LaDonna. Here to here. I love the little pinch at the top. 5 inches, 5 inches tall. Okay, I can't see. Move that. So see this little pinch? It's like they went and pinched that. But I don't know if they cut these out or what they did to make it kind of abstract and then folded it over. It is beautiful. So different. I don't know if you lay flowers in it this way because see it's got a little piece down here like almost thicker and like almost like a vase, maybe for water or something. I don't know, but I would either lay flowers or put some flowers to float in there. So it's cased glass, LaDonna's saying. I just thought that the design was so very different. So I really liked that. I did, again, want to point out that on the very bottom down here, you can't feel it on the outside, but you can see it. So I'm assuming maybe it cracked and then they put the blue over it, encased it. Maybe the white broke. It's not the same on this side, but it's super, super pretty. So I did want to bring this one and lowered the price to just $10. I just think this, I don't know how they did this. I don't know if they cut it. Do y'all think they cut it or that's really pretty? And of course, I love the blue color. All right, we will pass on that if there's no interest. Let me make sure I mark it 10 because when I put it in the booth, then I won't have to remember that I put it on sale. Okay, I'm going to re-show just a couple of items, not all of them. If you want to see something again, then let me know. The first one that I'm going to show is I did have the choice of the mugs. Let me move this. They were $8, number 12. $8, number 12. This one is the Otagiri Japan. This one is stamped Japan in the red ink. This is the yellow titmouse or the titmouse and the buck-eyed Susan. And then this one, $8, number 12 for those. If you're interested, you put number 12. I did have the Italian pottery Pallini limoncello shot glass. This one is $9, number 16. $9, number 16. It is marked right here on the bottom, Italy. So it's Italian pottery. It's a little shot glass with lemons on it. To go with those lemons, I had a wooden recipe box. The yellow recipe box it is $12, number 3. It is wooden and it does come with the original dividers in there. And the dividers are the food choices. So like appetizers and dips, biscuits and breads. Ooh, I love a biscuit and a bread. But it is a hinged yellow box. It doesn't have a clasp, but it does have one of these cute little handles that they always put on there. And then the wooden lemons on the front. Again, that was $12, number 3. I have 2 of these left. Nope, these 2 sold. I don't know what I'm saying. Sorry, I almost sold y'all's stuff. Let me show this because I got to get it underneath. I did want to bring this and show this one more time. It is a vintage Halloween tambourine. It does have 3 sets of graphics on there with the anthropomorphic face and the 2 black cats on the fence. It is $40, number 14. $40, number 14 for that one. Down here, I had 2 plates left. 2 of them are already sold. I'm going to try to sell them again. These are the cameo. So I had the bird with the little song notes right there. These are $9 each, number 4. And I had the deer. So the deer with the butterfly or the songbird with the music notes. Either one of these, $9, number 4. $9, number 4. And, oops, that came off. I think the last one that I will show is going to be the yellow 1975 wall planter. It's in excellent condition. It has no breaks or chips or anything like that out of it. And here is, I'm trying to hold it. I will put another little screw in there. So it's in excellent, excellent condition. This is really, really pretty. And this one is, I don't know, $12, number 5. And it's tall. $12, number 5. And so it kind of bevels out. We talked about a lot of ideas we could do with this one. And I think that's it. The only other one that y'all probably did not see if you just came in was we debated on this one. We're going to say Neil the Frog inspired creamer because it is a hobbyist piece. It has the little pieces, the little stands on the bottom. And he was $8, number 9. No chips or cracks or anything like that. $8, number 9. And that is it for tonight's sale. I had my pop-up book and my other children's book. So thank y'all so much. Make sure to give a thumbs up, y'all. Let me know in the comments below if you're watching the replay or if you comment after the video. Let me know what you thought about the items and if you have something that you're looking for, that you're collecting, if you're ready for Christmas, fall, Thanksgiving, all of that. Just let me know what you're interested in me bringing. More jewelry, more home decor, linens, ephemera. What would you like for me to bring? If you're watching and you're not subscribed, I'd love for you to be part of my YouTube family. So click that subscribe down below and that notification bell to all so you'll be the first to know when I go live. I'm perfect timing. Why? What's happening? Oh, I think somebody's going at 6, right? Who goes at 6, Kathy? I meant to say that. Who's going at 6? Well, it is Picasso Cat and Steph is going at 6 today. so that y'all can see me in the chat. Yep, Steph. So, all right. Thank y'all. Let me know what you think about the Tuesday sale. And I'm planning, I don't know if I'm going to have it on Sunday. I think I am going to have a live 50% off jewelry sale. I already have a huge tub. We're just going to go through it. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. We're going to go through it. It's going to be 50% off. Oh, okay. So, Angela, it's Angela, right? Is going to be on at 6 as well. Okay. So y'all, there's plenty of options out there. Go support everybody. Just hang out in the chat. So yeah, Tuesdays works fine for y'all. Well, that's great. Thanks so much for joining. I hope to see you. My video is going to drop on Thursday, y'all. We've switched it. My video is going to drop on Thursday. So make sure to watch that. Until next time, y'all stay pretty and be sweet. Bye, y'all. Have a great evening.